Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Welcome to another Four Kings, a podcast. Four Kings podcast, ENT. Back like Cook Rack with more sauce and a Big Mac. It's your boy C-Mac.
Spray Bud.
Beats easy.
Just JB.
All right. Good job, guys. Good job. Good team spirit on that one. All right. She stuck to that just JB this week. She didn't what's popping. It's just JB. Nah, it's just JB this week, y'all.
She had something to do afterwards. That's why.
Oh, okay. All right. Make it make sense, right, bud? I know you gonna make it make sense.
Really?
What up? What up, Fight? Yeah. Nice intro. Yeah. Shout out to Fight. Fight's Corner. Y'all check him out. Holla at my guy. Nice with the Clippers. Tape of fame, player made always. So first things first. I got a gripe I gotta get out real quick. Ain't got nothing to do with the topic at all tonight. But can we please stop these dumbass videos where the shit don't never go nowhere? It had you waste your whole goddamn
Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man,
I know what you're
I'm talking about. I'm watching
fake as hell.
fake as a motherfucker. I'm talking about. Look, this one video, it was like something stuck in somebody's foot, hand or something like that. Oh, we're gonna wiggle it out. Okay, wait. I need the other tool. Okay, we're gonna do this.
Go like and subscribe.
17 minutes of your life.
And you sitting there like,
You can't never get back.
I think the one I seen like that, it was a cake and they were like pouring different stuff on the cake and the sprinkles and they were like, it's coming.
It's gonna work. It's gonna work.
You see, like and subscribe. And I'm just like, come on now, damn it. I just want to see if this cake gonna look how y'all say it's gonna look.
The dude, it was one that I
dude
seen
in the pool with his girl.
Yeah.
And the other girl was back and forth. I'm like, okay, is she gonna catch the motherfucker? Like, she gonna catch the I want to see the reaction when somebody get caught.
I'm like, if y'all just wanted clicks, that's how you had to say. This ain't nothing but clickbait.
It really was clickbait. That's really what it was.
Hey, them numbers be high as hell too, so they be
like,
working.
Oh shit.
1,100 people live.
Wait, let's add to it.
But
Don't add shit.
And then you get mad when it actually you realize you just wasted your life. I know the hell they did. I know the hell these motherfuckers.
For real.
You done sat here for 15 minutes and y'all still ain't showed me what this damn icing gonna look like on this cake.
And you know they got that one. It was one where they was at the beach, gonna plug the actual plug in the sand. So it's gonna work. Watch, just you gotta get some more water in here. You're like, and you just like, I know this shit ain't
Tell yourself, I know this shit ain't gonna work. And for some reason, I can't take my eyes off it.
You be stuck there for about 20 minutes, man. I know the hell I'm wasting my time. I am wasting my time.
But you don't want to miss out because if it do work,
Yeah.
you can be like, oh,
I saw that video, man.
Stop.
Yeah, I just scroll past those now.
I learned my lesson. Sometimes you have no clue.
right.
True.
They be like, listen, what's going on here? Okay, you sitting there, like sip your drink, look back up. Okay, they still doing it. All right,
It's like one video I was watching.
you already invested.
Yeah, I mean, the one I was watching
in too deep.
yesterday where this lady was talking about these delicious burgers that she cooked. It was ground beef.
Okay.
I think sour cream or cream cheese. It was something. She stirred it all together and it was like real soupy. Like, so she got the add and she was like, add a pinch of salt. I was like, this shit bland.
A pinch of salt.
Some pepper. Start adding all these other ingredients. Then she put it in there. It hadn't even been 5 minutes and she flipped it. She was like, it's golden brown on this side. So let's flip it over. All right, it's done. Bitch, you just flipped it. That is ground beef.
Yeah.
And when she opened it, I was like, yes, it'll be a burger I wouldn't eat.
I hate them videos that be like prank videos, but it be like taking unnecessarily too long to reveal the prank. And it makes it obvious that it's...
That be them type of videos. Exactly.
Yeah, it be obvious that, it's a setup video because it'd be like, she's not going to catch him. And he'd be like right next to her and she just doing everything else. Like she just don't see him standing right there.
Right.
He didn't win it up
Standing
first.
right here.
Took a
What
phone,
up, Kay?
Opened it, made a call, put
What's
it
up,
back
Aunt?
in.
What's up, Kellen?
Hey,
Oh man, Reno in the building. What up, Reno? You know what? I'm waiting on Jeremy to show up too. He been going fed in the group this week. If y'all ain't in the Four Kings podcast chat, you missing out.
Oh
Wait,
man, you missing out.
Ain't
It's some
Reno
good
the one that
stuff.
always end up in
Nah, that's Tree. Tree always went in
Oh,
Facebook
okay.
jail. He probably in Facebook
Hey,
jail.
free my
right now.
nigga Tree, man.
I was just kidding about it. I was like, who the one that always end up in Facebook jail? We ain't seen him in a minute. He might want to head over to YouTube.
What's up,
He
Rhonda?
probably in YouTube jail too. Free
Hey,
my nigga
Rhonda.
Tree, man.
Rhonda. You gotta say her name like that. Rhonda.
I'm not saying
But
Hey,
that.
Before we get started, can I give a shout
Go
out
ahead.
to my partner, man? Because we do take good marriages serious nowadays. So I want to shout out to my boy Mike out there. He's about to be wedded. He's grown. Shout out to my boy. He did load the gun up. Shout out to my boy Mike. Congratulations.
21 gun salute.
I will be there, to see you.
Is my I just got one question. Is Mike Hispanic or is he black?
He black.
Okay. Shout out to Mike.
Hey,
Big
Ray
Mike.
Bud. He part of the bald head gang. Shout out to Mike.
Milk
I'll go back in with it. Act like we still got a forehead.
Hey, act like we still got a hairline.
You come back here with it now, man.
No, I'm act like we still got that
It grow a
hairline.
little bit.
Salute to you.
It grow a little bit.
Man. So
I don't even let mine.
Oh, 1 second.
go ahead.
Happy anniversary to my wife. My anniversary.
Oh, tomorrow.
Happy
Show
9th
it.
anniversary.
Oh, happy anniversary. Is he there?
Fellas, y'all better show out this weekend. It's Juneteenth and Father's Day weekend. Ray Bud gonna have a good weekend. Father's Day weekend and his anniversary. Hey.
What'd you say, Ray Bud? I'm finna go take a shower.
Hey.
As soon as we get in the house.
What? Kids gone?
So shout out to everybody, all the fathers. Kellen, I love the stuff you post, bro, about you and your daughter. It takes me back to when my kids were young. So enjoying while they're young now. Reno asking when the step pappy day. It's so funny that you mentioned that because we gonna
But
get
that's
on that.
every day.
Yeah.
No, I mean if they really stepping in and stepping
They
up,
real
Man,
if they
it's
some
Father's
real
Day.
step.
It's
happy
Father's
Father's Day, right?
It's Father's Day too.
The
Yeah.
thing that kind of irritates us on Father's Day is when like you can really tell who not really celebrating Father's Day because they plan the whole event on Father's Day. Like, woman, it's Father's Day weekend. What's going on? Oh, we see what's going on. You and your kids' dad ain't together.
Oh shit.
I'm the daddy and the mama.
See,
Yeah.
so for
We
me,
get a lot of
I
that,
don't-
too.
I
We
don't
do
like
get
that. I don't like that.
That's what they do.
I don't like that. Celebrate yourself on your day.
Who going to
Celebrate
no.
yourself
I
on
used to
your
buy
day.
my mom stuff on Father's Day all the time. Because she was both to me. Like she
Hey, that's cool.
taught a nigga how to
It's the one, but that's what he want to do for his mama. That's what he want to do. For
Yeah,
his mama.
man. She was both. She taught us how to work on cars. She
No,
taught us how to do
that's great.
everything,
No.
man.
Your mama ain't walking
I give her
around.
stuff
nah.
on Mother's Day and I give her stuff on Father's Day.
You contribute to that bullshit. That's what that is.
Nah, I just don't make it like seem like it's a gift because it's Father's Day. I just
Mhm.
buy her something. She don't know that I'm dedicating it to her being like Father's Day.
She know now. What I say?
She know now.
But hey, it is what it
Just
is,
saying.
man. She had been on the one we had now. You know what I mean? Salute to my my pop out there, but
they clean.
Mama
They
been
got
there.
a hole in 'em.
I don't know.
Go check him out.
So Monday stepdaddy day, and what's going on in 5015?
He say Monday.
I
Yeah.
love my side.
Look, we ain't talking about no sides or nothing. We talked about sides last week. Red beans, rice, macaroni, cheese, all that sides. We ain't talking sides this
Mashed
week.
potatoes and gravy.
That's it. We talking about the real deal. So now, first of all, we just got to get into it. Dating with kids. This is a real thing. All right. People be like, well, why was it? No, it's a real thing. So, what are the way? I'm gonna open the floor up, and I just want everybody to say, like, kind of how do you think these things come along? Oh, Jada Kid's gonna be a 50-15. Nah, you can kiss the
Nah, I
game
won't be
goodbye.
there.
I ain't
Hmm.
Wilding out there Saturday.
Oh, nah.
Yes, Cynthia.
I'm
Cynthia
thinking
Woods
about
for
it.
Cynthia Woods.
I was just like, I mean, I know we got to get into the topic and all, but did Nick not know it's hot as hell right now?
Boy, it's already 100 degrees out here.
You ain't never lie.
Like,
101.
you at the Cynthia Woods Pavilion, sir.
I know.
It's hot as hell outside.
Sweat.
What time you
I
start?
still might go.
It's right there by your house.
Not if
But
I
it's
gotta
not
sit in the
just it's
grass.
gonna be like during the sun, like it's gonna be like going
It's
towards the
later on in the,
nighttime.
but it's still hot at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
mean, it don't get dark till about 9.
Motherfuckers gotta sit in the grass to come
What's
see you.
up,
Nah, I'm
Hannah?
good.
I like the new profile pic, Hannah.
Hey, Hannah.
Hannah, banner, banana, 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 me, my momenta. Hannah.
Child.
God damn.
Y'all gonna leave my
It was
people
worse when we
alone.
sit there and just let you
Y'all gonna leave my people alone.
That is.
because
Lord, help me.
our minds was saying the same.
I'm
shit.
I
telling
was like, I
y'all.
had my telephone in my head.
We just
you know what?
discharged.
Y'all gonna be right across from him on the bus. So y'all didn't move to the back. His ass still in the front.
Oh,
He's
she's
still in C1.
because y'all last week I was cutting up doing my Ray Charles.
I saw that.
Oh shit! I missed that one. I missed it.
Oh,
Nope. You left it there. Nope.
I forgot to read the shades.
Dude,
Why you laughing at that, Ray?
that ain't right. Y'all laughing at handicapped people.
Ah, let's go.
Oh,
I
that
got
was-
hoodie.
Hold on.
It brings me chill.
Georgia. Georgia.
I just remember when he felt that.
That's why he's still in C1.
Do you remember he was feeling the wrist and he felt the wrist of that big chick on the movie? And he was like,
What's up?
Yeah.
That ain't the one.
Uh,
That ain't the one.
shout out to Thor Kevin Jones. What's up? Yo, Ray Bud checking out the podcast.
That's Brandon Mitchell ass, man.
Shit.
Get your government out, man.
All right.
What's up, B?
Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these shares up. I'll save you a gasoline seat.
oh shit.
And then Hannah talking about she bought them tickets and can't even go.
Damn.
I don't know why, but we gonna get in there. We gonna get into that. I don't want to touch that. I don't want to touch
Talking
that.
about we being on the bus, I think that's what we all gonna be if them gas prices keep flying up like it is.
What's that bus? Ain't that gonna
Ain't nobody gonna get on the bus. It's gonna be just like I said last week. People that's gonna complain about it, they still gonna be around there going out every weekend doing what they do. Like you gonna figure out a way to do what you want to do. If you really just
But you gonna complain about it anyway.
nah, I ain't complaining about it. Look, I'm gonna stay my ass home. I'm doing all the things I can do to
I
save
work
my.
in my vehicle, so that shit affects me. I do get mad sometimes, but it's just
Appreciate that, Ken. Happy belated birthday. I couldn't get out there on Alameda for you though. Happy belated though.
Happy belated
Appreciate it.
birthday.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
You know, no matter how high gas get, it's still gonna be that one person at the gas station. Yeah, let me get 20 on pump 5.
for nothing.
Did you say that was you? Did you say
Yeah.
I drove the car.
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
so I did that this morning.
Nah,
No, you didn't.
I had to
drove
bump
the
it up
car.
to
I
30.
didn't know. I wasn't even thinking about it. I drove
Hey.
the car.
I had to bump it up to 30.
No, it's just the
You
difference.
got to.
When I'm in the truck, it's 160, 180,
Yeah.
200.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm in the car. It's small. Give me 20 on number 3. I made it to this side of town. I was out here moving around for about an hour and was like, oh, I gotta get gas again.
Yeah.
Damn.
To me, I just feel like, is this shit just getting watered down?
It gotta
Like,
be.
Now,
what's
somebody-
going on?
This
Made
shit
it.
not lasting as long.
Somebody made a TikTok talking about, have you ever paid
Nobody
attention
warned me.
where you pumping gas at the gas station? When the last time you smelled real gas? And I
You
was
ain't
like,
smelled it.
I said, damn, I don't think I smell gas in a while pumping gas either. So, hey, it might be just, it could be so hot that it's evaporating. I don't
ain't gonna
know.
lie to you.
What is
Yeah, it could be
these
that,
cars
too.
running
I
out
don't even
for?
sit outside and pump.
Me neither, but
Especially
still.
today, I was in the hood. Sit with this low.
We ain't playing
I
none of
don't
that.
know, man. This gas ain't lasting like it used to.
No, it don't. I feel the same way. I don't care what nobody say. Because I filled up and still don't like. It's a difference.
Reno talking about he's slinging $3 gallon bags. Man, you ain't even breaking even on that, fam.
You ain't never lied.
Unless you did like that dude that
He ain't paid for the game.
who?
He probably ain't paid.
Nah, well, the dude
The one that
was
was
at that gas station that had that 69-cent gas, and then he ended up they fired his ass too. They sure did.
Damn.
Gave him that axe, and he was giving out the premium.
He was getting ready.
Yeah.
He was on his way out
Nah,
anyway.
he made a mistake.
Wish I would have caught them.
He ain't never lying. Premium too?
So Hannah said,
Hannah's trying to get to the meat. We trying to. Well, she's trying to get to the meat of the topic. Let me finish that.
I stopped like quick, like
Let me
Trying to
correct
get to the
it.
meat
She's trying to get to the
of the
meat.
not on the topic.
Yeah.
So yes, let's get into this topic.
All right. So first and foremost, you have to figure out. We went through, know your worth, vetting. We went through the cheating, and right along that same seam. So if you don't work, if the relationship don't work after whatever happened, and y'all decide to go your separate ways, a lot of times kids are involved.
Mhm.
So you have one situation where people have kids and it just wasn't it just dissolves and it works its way out or whatever. Then you have people who are actually together. They were married, they went through the divorce, all the traumatic shit, right? All of it's a traumatic experience. But what I will say is that what you choose to do after that is totally up to you. Because when you have to take a step back and reflect on that, a lot of people they don't really want to own up to the situation that got them where they at now. So if the relationship didn't work, why didn't the relationship work? If you got a divorce, what caused you to get a divorce? Was it something that could have truly worked? Because now this is where you at. You are in the dating pool, which, where's Jeremy at? Somebody need to go check Jeremy J Radio Hamilton and tell him bring his arse here right now.
At this point right now, the dating pool is full of piss.
No, he said that.
God damn.
He said it had doo-doo in it. That's what he said. That's why I said somebody need to bring him here right now.
Is it really that bad out
in this
there?
dating pool? Yes, it's bad.
But now
You come with their PlayStation or something with that.
but the value, here we go. So too many people have too many different stipulations on who they gonna date, not gonna date,
Mhm.
and then how they gonna go about doing it. See, definitely got shit in it. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get intelligent on y'all one time. The dating pool has fecal matter in it. Okay, that's feces.
Yeah, it's bad out here.
So you had kids with somebody, and you as a man, you either had a banana cream pie, and you end up giving her a cream pie, and then that's the result of what happened. Or as a female, you got with this dude, you knew he didn't have no car, no nothing. You had to pick him up for that 2:00 in the morning session that y'all was having.
Why
And
you
you
looking
knew
at me?
because you're the only woman in the
You're
room.
the only woman in the
Unfortunately,
room.
you're the only woman in the
Cold
room.
blooded. Boy, I ain't even looking.
Tell me how that feels, Jamie.
Shit, I don't do that.
No more.
Damn.
I got stuck. I seen it. It was in your spirit.
He didn't went spiritual on it. It was in your
Go ahead.
spirit.
Only time I did that was because
Oh, wait, she
was
brought
a
it back.
sneaky link situation.
Sneaky
so
link.
the messed up point is that the dude mama stayed by me. I didn't want her to see his car.
Mm,
So he would park his car
giving
at a
up the game.
store. I would go pick him up
Mm,
and then take him back to his car.
mm.
That way she never saw
Could
him.
have just went to his mama house, waited for her to
No,
fall asleep, and then
no.
come on out your house.
No.
Because then,
The mama lived across the street from me.
but in that situation, the mama wake up, you ain't here where you at, and you better hope she don't
But
catch
that's
you.
my business. I left my car at your house, mama.
No, he wasn't living with his mom.
But I'm saying, what?
That's all it takes. That
Eventually-
one.
Went to your mama house.
Is that his car outside my goddamn house?
Eventually, it got to the point to where I was just like, "Look, I
He over there messing with that Jezebel.
Look at this.
Damn
Bring
Reno,
came home to the house.
Reno calling you all the way out, sneaky link with the leg up and hand waving. She over there.
Oh,
Serving. Look at him. Just dry rubbing right now. That's your thing, I guess. All right.
Yep, dry rub till I can't dry rub no more.
Oh,
We ain't talking about wings. We're not talking about wings,
No,
ladies and gentlemen.
Not by a long shot.
you talking about what the $40 get you?
I ain't never had $40 on that.
If $40 get you that, something wrong.
Talking about that sneaky link.
But anyway, so back to this dating with kids.
Mhm.
You gotta be accountable though. Like, and you have to be able to know what happened and don't make those same mistakes moving forward. Wow. All right, what's up, Kobe? I don't know how to respond to that. I appreciate it.
Well,
I mean, well, as you can see, I've always been a solid guy. So most single mothers don't date for marriage. They interview stepfathers. That is true. That is true. 64% of the millennials are single mothers. And one of the reasons why it's a lot of doo-doo or why it's trash in the dating pool is because you have Generation X and the millennials who are now having kids out of that are, how can I say it? I don't want to be too politically correct because you have kids out of wedlock, but 46% of millennials are having kids out of wedlock, and the Generation X is like 44%. Even though the divorce rates are down, you still got kids coming about where people are not married, and then it leads to them not even getting married, and then you have that whole other aspect of it coming out.
A lot of people having kids like this business now also. Like we're gonna have this kid, like have an agreement. Like, I don't want to be with you, but I do want this kid. Do you want a kid too? Like,
Oh yeah, it has been.
people do that.
You're
It
right.
has
It's
been
not
happening.
that common, but
Mhm.
some people do that. But
Other people, they
it's
just get.
still the same old stuff as the old days.
Dang.
People get pregnant. You don't want this baby for this dude. You thinking the baby gonna keep him there.
Dude. There you
You
go.
got dudes skeeting girls, not telling them.
Yeah.
Like the little
skis.
Oh, the
reel
little
that be
meme,
going on.
the real.
The little reel that be going on. Like,
Well,
is
I
you
ain't
mad
seen
at me?
Oh yeah. Or the other reel talking about you left the $40 on the counter or $75 on the counter for the Plan B, and
Oh, I ain't
Wait,
used the
what?
I ain't used the
I gave my ass candy.
I didn't know Plan B was 75. I thought it was 50.
Man, look, ain't no the boy was trying to make sure.
But either way, the
What you
nigga.
say? You snuck one
Either-
in. I know
either-
you did. What Ray Bud
Keep
said?
extras.
Huh?
She keep extras.
I do not keep no damn
Wow.
extras.
Either way, he
Something
snuck candy, so he was like, "Yeah, see
Well,
you
no.
later, baby mama."
The other one though was she took the money and got her nails done. I ain't know that's what that was for. I'm like, okay, well, I guess
I
we
mean,
having this
it could have
kid.
been a good
For
night.
real?
They could have had a really good night.
Yeah.
You know what you did. You know what happened.
Or
I said,
maybe
you
he
really
liked,
want this
Saw
chance
baby,
to have
she
this
saw
baby.
baby father potentials.
Somebody
maybe he liked the
posted.
grabbers.
Somebody posted. Who knew 3 minutes would 3 minutes of my life would turn into 18 years.
Damn.
Whew.
So it's so much in that. In fact, first of all, 3 minutes, really?
Good Lord.
I don't know how many pumps that was, but
That boy said, look here, it's a race. Not a marathon.
what up, Keys?
It's a race.
Wait, are you saying good Lord, like 3 minutes is a long time, or good Lord, like it's a short time?
You wrong.
Say, man, look at it.
Wait,
Just
why you gonna put me on blast on that
You
question?
said
I'm over
for
here.
a good time.
I'm
not a
over here
long time.
regretting the fact that I left my glasses trying to read the comments. You gonna blast me with this question?
Oh, you want me to read them for you? They said, brothers, get fixed.
Oh Lord.
That was my uncle talking about getting fixed.
Man, I'm trying, man.
Yeah, you was talking about
That
that.
COVID messed me up, man.
3 minutes for 3 minutes for me.
The snip, snip.
Lies.
I mean, hey.
So, all right. So,
No, I was saying wow. Since you asked, I was saying wow because of the comment in general.
oh,
3 minutes turned 18 years.
oh.
That was like a wow moment to me. Wow.
But, like,
People
I
never
ain't
say it like
enjoy
that.
it like that.
Huh?
huh?
I said, I know that boy thinking like I ain't even enjoy it like that. And I got a whole baby out of it. That was some bent over the counter real quick. Let me get up out of here.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I will say is that we got even though the numbers are bad, the numbers are still improving in certain aspects of it. Because 57% of millennials, 57% of millennial parents have at least one child out of wedlock, just at least one. 64% of millennial moms reported at least one birth out of wedlock. And then 32% of those have 4 or more years of higher education. Here goes the great part about it. 67% have some college education. So at least those are great numbers moving forward, that people ain't exactly procreating with, at least they got a fair shot at having a kid that'll be somewhat smart. You got the other part of the person that the DNA that go in, it could be a complete retard. Because, you had them women that
damn, boy. We about
I'm just saying. I'm saying that's assuming that just because you were in college don't necessarily mean you're smart.
Now that too, but that
is true.
And then how many professional women do we know go give the Duke? This is gonna hit a little close to home, and you know who I'm talking about. How many people we know got a professional woman, girlfriend, sugar mom, whatever, take care of them, ain't got no job, no hustle, no get up about them, and just looking to shoot the club up.
Damn, you just shot at a lot. Well, you just talked about a lot of different people.
Somebody specifically.
Yeah, I know you.
He worked.
He worked?
Yeah,
when?
He on this shit. He on this shit, man. He on this shit.
All right.
But I'm saying,
you gotta bring some crumbs to the table if somebody else got some bread.
I bet.
At least bring some crumbs.
God damn.
Man.
Said lies.
Oh man, we got it. So he said, your boy said, what did he say? Let me put the head in. 9 months later, you got arms and feet. Ain't that the truth?
Hey,
she took his ass home at 2:15. That go for crab too. All right,
but we gotta get to the part of actually dating
with kids.
That has a kid.
Yeah, so
it's not easy.
It's not easy, but it is
depends
easy.
what type of woman it is.
Well, no. So they've created an app now to where single parents can get on the app and be like, "Hey, I got kids. You got kids. Let's mix mingle."
Catfishes. That niggas got.
I don't know. It could be catfish. I didn't even think about that.
So, and I will agree. I
didn't even think about this
because the thing is, you'll be surprised how many people don't actually have kids, but will get on apps like that and go get somebody kids. Or they get their nieces and their nephews. Yeah. So just because they like to mess with people that have kids.
A lot of niggas want to talk to a woman that got kids because they be like, well, shit, I know she fucking.
Not even that.
Some niggas will.
Not even that.
Some niggas is like that.
It's not even the fact that I know she fucking. Oh, she got kids.
And she gonna have snacks.
Exactly.
And she gonna
have the fucking fruit snacks.
All up in there with the fruit snacks, bro.
She gonna have all the good shit.
Okay, so
they could be straight Vin Rings in the kitchen when the kids wake up. You want some Kool-Aid?
So you meet a woman. As a man, you meet a woman. She got a kid. Okay, so now it makes the situation a whole lot different on your end if you single, got no kids, and you trying to date her, and realistically, you not really looking at her like that. You got to come all the way with it. You got the whole package got to be completely different, because now the fact that I know you got kids, or 1 or 2 kids. Well, 1 kid, okay. 2 kids, it gets a little questionable. 3, all right. Now hold on, wait. Are they all by the same?
Hold on.
Are they
3 kids, 3 daddies? You gonna date?
No, of course not. Of course not.
3 kids, 3 daddies.
No.
Just ask 3 kids, 3 daddies. Would you date if you were single?
It depends, man. It depends. It definitely depends. It depends on that female.
3 kids, 3 different baby mamas. You gonna date him?
I probably still would.
That's what's up.
That's what I say. It depends on that person.
Wow.
I would.
I've actually dated a chick that had 3 different baby daddies.
You dated her? That was
Yeah.
your gal.
Was you just like
That was your gal.
Yeah, for
you took
about
it
a
in
couple
public
weeks.
and everything?
Jacob saying, "What's up, B?"
Damn, isn't
What
it,
up, Jacob?
I'm about to say, is it an embarrassment to take in
No,
public?
Rhonda got
I'm
3
just
kids.
saying, like, I want to know how far he was into.
Oh,
No,
I mean,
we
shit.
had really got real far, man. She was more established and everything. She had her stuff together.
But she had it. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's a different case. Her stuff was together,
Yeah.
so you can't.
You
can't-
can't depend on you.
Right, you can't come
You
in there.
A want and not a need.
Yeah, you can't. come in
Yeah, I
that
damn sure was the
situation like
one
that.
not a need because she already had her whole life. She had the 2-story house, had the whole little whip and everything. You know, just jumped off and she.
And see,
you know.
that's like in my situation. I tell anybody up front, look, I got 3 kids, 1 baby daddy. You know,
They like, oh yeah.
But you shouldn't even say, "Baby, Dad." Look, I got an ex-husband.
no, I got 3 kids, 1 baby daddy.
See,
She
here
didn't
she
even want to
go.
put the
She
title
don't
on
want to put the
that.
title on there.
So
It sounds better though. I ain't gonna lie.
no, we call each other baby mama, baby daddy.
That
Got
is
1
horrible.
baby daddy.
That is
So-
horrible.
Period, point blank. Ex-husband and I. 3
But she's.
kids, 1 baby daddy.
But you.
I don't even think
but
I don't
Rhonda-
even think I addressed that with my ex-wife,
What?
baby mama, baby daddy. Like we don't call each
It's
other.
kind of more so
I think
like
it's
an
just y'all
inside.
thing.
It's an
Yeah.
inside joke between us. So
Gotcha.
So Rhonda made a point about men run from single moms with multiple kids. Dating sucks. So no, fam.
Some niggas do.
mhm.
Most men are, especially if you don't have kids. You like, okay, so
That's
wait a
kind of
minute.
hard.
Huh?
That's
Very hard.
Yeah,
hard.
their responsibility is high.
You going from being single, taking care only yourself, to taking care of not 1 but 4 people.
Mhm.
Now
If you got
come on now.
like that, like man, I'm not ready. I don't know if I'm ready for that responsibility. Like I
Right.
gotta care for these people like they're my own.
And
So-
life said it best. So I don't know if I'm ready to give more than they need to live. Hey,
God damn.
hey,
Damn, that was an old song.
he whole song.
Yeah.
And then if we have our own child, would I be wrong for loving them a little bit more? Is that human?
And see, that's
Or is
always
that
Hey, wait, what song was that? Was that?
she got kids.
She got kids.
You know, he was waiting on the alley oop. You gave it to him.
No, I was trying to think of it. I was trying to put his voice to it. I forgot. I knew the song, but I never paid attention to the lyrics like that.
But
So like for me, that has always been my thing as well when it comes to dating. If I was to date a man that does not have kids, and if we were to have our own child, would you treat that child that you have with me better than you treat my other 3?
I think your situation would be different. It wouldn't be as big a deal. Your kids are older.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, no, this was like when they were younger.
When they were younger,
Oh,
right?
when they were
'Cause
younger.
They've been divorced a little minute. So she didn't had some
Yeah.
some years in between that. That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is like right now. Like if you
Oh,
were
right
to start
now,
dating
I ain't having no more.
Well, I'm just saying.
No.
You maybe if
No.
you met, okay. What if
Dating
you
is
met the
She
guy
jumped
your
under the
dream,
fence quick. I ain't having no more goddamn
and he
kids.
didn't have no kids, and he was
Baby.
like,
Baby, this is a
"Everything good. I
package
just
deal.
I want
He said
one."
you out of line for them folk.
I can't help you.
I'm out of line for them
That
4
shop is
kids.
closed.
Lord. Hey man, I was a G in that
tell
situation, Jay.
anybody-
Like he's
So if the shop was not closed,
Mhm. that can
then
be reversed.
no,
Hannah
Oh,
gave
you was-
bars.
Throw it in trash. Okay, never mind.
cut them out, throw them away.
Damn.
I'm good.
Let it go.
Hello.
Look like some love, another love TKO.
He living good.
But
So-
if that shop was not closed and I was to give it someone that wanted a child,
Mhm.
I really could not say yes that I would do it, because I feel like if I'm gonna have a child with you, I need to know that this is for the long haul. I'm not
That's
trying
what
to.
I'm saying.
But
If there was a
that's-
situation like that,
that's
like you
the
point
felt
we talking
like
about.
this is
Yeah,
my
this is for the
forever.
long. Then yeah, I would do it if the shop was not closed. I would.
So I had a conversation and I couldn't even argue about this. I was talking to my line brother and we were talking to one of his homeboys that they played football together back in the day. And the question, the better yet, the conversation was, when you have the trend change in society, this is why you end up with a lot of jacked up stuff that happens and goes on. It used to be a commendable thing to be a stepfather or a
Mhm.
stepmother, because that means you stepped up,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And so now it's like that's the expectation, because back then it was like, okay, look, it didn't work out, or their dad ran off, or the mom died, and I'm looking for a mom I'm looking for a mom for my little girls, you know, I'm just trying to be a complete whatever. It's not the same setup these days. We got hot girl summer, all this, you know, hoochie daddy shorts going on. Folks got kids that they ain't even taking care of, and they having more kids with people. Once again, it goes back to vetting. You gotta vet, because when you go out on a date with somebody, you have to look at who they are, and then you have to look past the representative.
Yeah,
because
they're not gonna always show you who they really is all the time.
Exactly. We talked about somebody who I don't know if it was somebody you knew or it was somebody that we were talking about, but had a whole kid. They lied. They never disclosed they had a kid, and a few months later they was dating. Yeah, I'm over here with my son. What? Wait a minute, you got a kid? Wait, how the hell?
Nah, that wasn't me. I remember that story.
It wasn't yours. Okay, somebody told that story, and you got people who really don't take care of their kids. So those are the things that you got to look at when you trying to get with people. Like, if you can't take care of your kids,
why would I have one with you?
Why would I even put myself in a position to have one with you?
Boys don't think like that.
Hell no.
If you're responsible, you do.
Responsible with a lot.
So,
especially when you're dealing with that's easier said than done. Especially when you're dealing with the fact, like when it first. And you build a chemistry with anybody, even if they do have kids.
Right.
If you already accepted the fact that they do have kids and you start to build that vibe with her, a lot of those things don't, you know, that responsible mindset that you're saying, you normally get into that trance of, I like this person so much to where you bypass all those red flags.
Red flags. That's a good
See,
point.
never got no damn money, but you ain't see it at all. I'm straight, so I don't really see it. She, you know, this way at home or vice versa. If he is this way and this nigga always on the game, you know, women will bypass that when they first going through that infatuation stage and end up, now you got a baby by that nigga.
But I don't even see how some people get stuck in the infatuation stage, because you know, like, you know when somebody out of your league. Let's just say don't tell me you looking for Captain Saver or Prince Charming, because girl, he got a good job, he got a career, he got benefits, he got no kids, and you know I got me and my 4 and 5. Like, wait a minute, hold on. You don't see the writing on the wall.
No, Pookie just got out of jail. We ain't gonna mess around no more. No,
like he ain't looking at you long term. This is just something for the time being.
But even when it starts off as just something to do, sometimes it does turn into long term.
Now that it do, because the reason why it can turn into long term is because even though she had them kids, she done learned from the mistakes that she made previously. Not to say that them kids is mistakes, but getting into bed with the wrong people. And she learned how to stop running off at the mouth and causing unnecessary arguments and stuff. She ready to, you know what? I'm ready to be in a relationship again. I'm gonna shut up. You see that meme going around?
Yeah.
So you have a lot of people that, basically, I was saying, you fix the mistakes that you made, and by the time you get with somebody, or you're trying to put yourself in position to get with somebody, it's harder to walk away from them. Like, God, yeah, she got all these kids, but
damn, I love her.
She don't give me no problems.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. That consideration to get you stuck. Like, if a female has that consideration trait, well, that'll get you stuck. Because me with the situation with the woman that I had with 4 kids, way long time ago. Had to put that out there.
You got 4 kids?
Nah, the woman that had 4 kids that I was talking to. I only had one at the time. I had my daughter. The woman that had 4 kids, she got me caught up into that consideration. She was now don't get me wrong, she was a great woman. She was broken, but she was a great woman. And that's what I got caught up in, that consideration. Like, we was we was just chilling, and without even me telling her anything about, because I know she got her own bills, she got her own kids, without me even telling her anything, anything that my daughter even liked, she out the blue bought her a tablet for. I mean, the tablet was
That's what's
expensive, but it wasn't even about the tablet. It was a thought that, I want to get your daughter a tablet. And I didn't even mention it. And it was just like, man, you got 4 kids and you still able to think about my daughter. I mean, at that point though, I was the nigga that wasn't shit because I ain't had nothing going at that time. I was on the run. But anyway, long story short.
Accountability.
Yeah, I honestly, I was the nigga that wasn't shit. I had shit going for myself. I was in there, and she still was willing to give me, like, she was willing to give it all. And at a point, it kind of got at a point, the insecurities took over because of that, because of the fact that you got a chick that was willing to do everything, has everything going for herself, and you had this dude that on the run ain't have shit going for herself at that time.
Right.
Ain't look like I had a future at all.
Right.
So, you know, it ended up playing into that part. So the insecurities ended up destroying it more than anything. But overall, she had 4 kids, 3 different baby daddies.
Whew.
And
Tough.
honestly, the chick was a good chick.
I don't think it'll be just because you got 4 kids and 4 baby daddies, it don't make you a bad person.
None of that makes you a bad person. People make mistakes. People get caught up.
I think if you're a single man getting into a situation like that, I think you gotta kind of see how she gonna treat you with the kids, and that'll kind of determine.
Now you made a very valid point,
because you got the women that's my son. You just live here, like
yeah.
Like, wait, if I'm gonna be the man of the house, you got to let me be the man of the house. And a lot of women they still have that line, like, you stepdaddy, but you ain't their daddy, so you can't really just handle them like this. So now you get in a situation where you don't even want to care for the kids like that because the mama don't want you to have no real control over the situation. So she's not even letting you be the man of the house, but still wanting the man of the house.
But see,
a lot
of
of
that
deep right there.
He did. But a lot of that you see in the beginning. So, like, prime example, if you go out on a date, you got kids, she got kids, and it's 2 different scenarios. And I use this one because a lot of women feel like they're good enough to be with somebody, and you have to realize the type of person that you want to be with may not be the type of person you end up with because of the fact that you have kids. But like, I've heard women, oh, he can't have no kids. I mean, yeah, he can't have no kids if he's gonna be with me. But you got kids. You ask for something that you can't.
Don't even make sense.
Right, it don't make sense. So you want to be with somebody, and
you can want what you want,
right?
But that don't mean that's what you need.
That's what I'm saying. So if you know that I'm a part-time parent as a man, and you're a full-time mom because the kids are always with you, just know the relationship it's tough for the relationship to work because I'm gonna be wanting to come around, and you really should be keeping space until you know y'all getting serious.
That's I want to talk about that.
Right.
Yeah.
And so and so I can as a man, I can respect a woman that says, hey, if you out on a date and the kids call, right? Kids call, hey, what's going on? If the date got to end because something going on with the kids, that's part of being in that role. If you know you're going to mess with somebody with kids, you accepting that. Yeah. And you respect her for that because
at least she's taking care
of kids.
Some of them don't care.
Some of them, but the expectation part.
Oh, he just choking the baby with a whole knife in his hand. There ain't nothing. We gonna keep eating though.
The expectation
don't
part
care about our kids
and the transition in between the 2 different generations about stepping up and being there. Now it's the expectation of, since you finna do this is what you need to do. Mm-hmm. So some women, if you dating them and they know they got kids at the house, they expect you to buy food for the kids to take home too. Like, wait a minute, that ain't no. First
I don't even know
in that situation, right. I feel like, so I can only speak for me.
Right.
even though my kids are older, if I know I'm going out somewhere, I'm gonna make sure that I fix my kids something to eat before
That's
I leave.
the responsible thing.
Because that's
Yeah.
not, if I'm going on a date, it's not that man's, it's not his
But
responsibility to make
if
sure.
I want to date you bad enough, let me buy the kids some pizza real
No,
quick.
I have
Yeah.
had that happen
Like,
as well.
There ain't no problem.
Come to the house,
Where
them burgers in
I
the bag.
was-
Yeah,
But
I
if
got
we
one
ain't
of
fuck
them.
on that cow and you talking about let me get something for the kids.
He said pizza.
Pizza fine.
Hey, pizza a lifesaver, bro. When you dealing with a lot of kids, man.
These kids
Straight.
that for me.
If you take it out to eat, and you go get the kids pizza.
Pizza,
Yeah.
it's food, and for me, it's food.
Yeah.
And
Nah,
I know
I'm
my
just
kids
fucking
eat
with
pizza.
that.
Now my thing
But I'm
is this: I probably would ask him how many boxes you gonna buy.
Oh yeah, I didn't say I'm it's something like that.
Like
I
you
get
come in
you
there,
Don't get your 4 packs pizza.
Right.
Get a couple of 2
You
liters.
talking about
Coming there with a personal
You
fan
trying to
pizza.
get
Mama gonna be
pizza.
gone all night.
You,
Get your 4 boxes of pizza.
you talking about Little Caesars?
She coming back home.
Hide the rib?
ain't nothing wrong with Little Caesar because I probably would have been like,
It's
shit,
the
we can
thought
go to
they
Little
count.
He
Caesar
say hydrated.
It's the thought
and
they
get
can.
them some pizza. We got a
But spent that
microwave.
high $20, got a four box pizza.
We got a microwave. Pop that damn pizza
Hey,
in that
I
microwave.
guarantee you, them kids ain't gonna complain. They're
Not
gonna be
even that. He was
on the
nice
video
enough to buy you
game,
something to
pizza
drink.
sauce everywhere. Yeah, nigga, he brought some pizza. He try to take my mom
At
out.
the end of the day, he was nice enough. He bought you some pizza and something to drink. Tell the man thank you. I
He got
see
to
what
be
you're
nice.
doing.
No.
I don't even want to meet
No. So look. So
No, seriously.
no, but see, that goes into the whole aspect of chivalry. So men are, I'm outside. Versus,
I just don't believe that people should just be letting people
Right.
meet their kids off the bat. Like
no. That's
Yeah.
true.
If that's
But-
the case, first date you be, hey, come meet me. It ain't gonna be like,
Yeah.
come meet me.
And see,
You got
that's
kids, like,
yeah.
I don't want to meet your kids because I just feel like it's kind of disrespectful.
It is.
You don't even
Yeah.
know this woman
There
yet.
you go.
To just
Mhm.
walk in
I'm
this
with you.
situation and trying to meet their kids.
Man, she don't know the
having-
guy yet to
me
be
having a
bringing around the
child
kids.
with somebody else. My whole thing with her was always, hey man, we bringing nobody around my baby. And it ain't got nothing to do.
Other thing.
It ain't got
Yeah.
nothing to do with you or me being jealous of what you're doing. You don't know this nigga yet.
Right.
Yeah,
And I got a
precocious.
girl.
Shout out to Mike Martin. Who I don't know who Michael is.
Oh no, I'm on
That's
boy
the
Mike,
one that's getting
man.
married, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Mike.
He said 2 boxes of cereal, 7 packs of Kool-Aid a week. I can't afford that.
Come on, man.
But yeah, Rhonda said if I'm dating someone, I don't introduce it to my kids unless we're serious.
Yeah.
Mhm.
To be honest, it needs to be at least 6 months. No lie. Because you can think y'all good in 3 months, you still in that representative phase. And you ain't
Mhm.
really met that true person yet. By 6 months, y'all done had arguments. Somebody got stood up, somebody got upset.
Some people can hide that. Some people can hide behind that representative phase pretty good and pretty long.
And see, I just had to talk about that where they were saying it was something something with women being crazy. And
Right.
like I said, I was like 9 times out of 10, if you pay attention to the conversation that you have with a woman, if she's crazy, she gonna tell you in that conversation.
If
Hello.
you're paying attention.
Hello.
Exactly.
If
If
you-
you're paying
once again,
attention.
That's
paying
if you
attention.
actually thinking and when you talking to her instead of
Yeah.
thinking,
But
damn, I
you
wonder
ain't
what color them panties is.
right.
Yeah.
You so
Yeah.
worried
Color them
about
drawers is, girl.
how she doing in the bedroom that you ain't catching on to those hints that she giving you. Now she at your mama house having tea and cookies, and you trying to figure out first off how the hell you figured out what my
You better
mama.
know when you talking to banana cream
Ooh,
pie. That's
goddamn.
it. You gotta know.
So it's nowadays there's things that you have to pay attention to, and it's not even just with women; it's with men too.
Thought you got a sweet chick. Next thing you know, you got a brandy from a thin line between love and hate.
Right.
But that goes back to the whole thing about properly, like I said, properly vetting, asking these questions, putting yourself in situations where you truly get to know that individual rather than introducing those kids too soon, because everybody does know it's a package deal. You know, if you got a kid, she got kids, eventually they're going to have to co-sign on it. Not saying it's going to make or break the relationship, but too many times people let the kids dictate the relationship when it's not their relationship to dictate.
Right.
You just have to be able to get along with this person. But too many situations we see, when people are dating and not being responsible with their kids, and then the situation happens like I'm not even gonna say responsible, but life happens. People flip the switch. You know, like there's so many damn people, so many men killing women now and their kids.
Yeah, rest in peace to that young lady that I don't even want to put the name out there, but rest in peace to the young lady that allegedly got killed by
Her daughter was
the mom's boyfriend because he was a gang member and he was mad that she did something.
I'll even do you one better. Like I said, and who you having kids with, it's a rapper. His name was Taquan Alexander.
Oh, I just saw that.
And I was crying. No lie, I cried watching that video because that was his own child.
Well,
and the mom let her go to California with him. And the uncle of whose house they were staying at, he plays for the LA Rams. He's a cornerback.
Mm-hmm.
He talking about his representatives, hurry up, put that
he was not there.
He was not there. It wasn't we didn't know none of this was going on.
We didn't get consent to do this.
So, but he beat that child so bad that she hadn't opened her eyes since that day. So,
damn.
So, and they fell in love working together at McDonald's.
I don't believe in violence, but I do believe in violence. Something needs to happen to it, man.
But what the thing that this is why I say it's so important to see people for who they are, because
instead of who you want them to be
and who you want them to be, because this dude was showing you it was signs that he was like this. There's no way you missed. And then because
y'all met at McDonald's, you knew that it was signs.
Well, I mean,
I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah, because people do. He was young.
No, I ain't saying because he was working at McDonald's. I'm saying the behavior that he had when y'all was working. I guarantee you it was signs, like you say, it was signs that showed his character.
What I will say is
ignoring them hoes.
You had this child this whole time he been in LA, and you send the child out there for 3 months.
Ooh.
I'm like,
so it's not the child's dad.
No, this is the child's dad.
So I know in some situations, like let's say, okay, prime example, it's the summertime. There are some parents that do send their kids to be with the other parent for the entire summer,
so they can go date and do all the other things.
No lie, because I tried my kids.
Either sometimes they be wanting to date, or sometimes they just be wanting to break because you got your kids.
Yeah, it's so much you if you really dating responsibly with kids, it's certain barriers you got to hold up, certain standards. Like when I was young and I was dating women who had kids, I never understood. So I laughed because I thought about one of the situations. I'll tell that story in a second. But I was dating this one chick, and she had a kid, and it was a little boy. And I never really understood. I'm like, well, I spent time with him and all this other stuff. Like, why can't I be here when he wakes up? And it's the precedence that she was setting. It's like, look, I don't know how long this is going to go on. You know, you took him, you spent time with him. That was great. He came back with your mannerisms and all this other stuff. But if this don't work out, I got to be the one to deal with that. And then the example that I'm setting is, you know, this is what he's going to expect a woman to treat him like or date.
Right. You
have to be able to model the behavior you want and model the behavior that you want them to help me out. You have to model the behavior you want somebody to act or do.
Yeah,
like you can't be up here being a horrible role model and expecting your kid to be the next Barack Obama.
True.
Yeah.
If you are a parent and you and the mom are no longer together, you can't sit up here and badmouth the other parent in front of the kids, because then that messes with the psychology behind that.
Yeah.
Then, you can't sit up here and bring a whole bunch of different women around, because as a man, you can't bring a whole bunch of women around, because now it's like, dang, dad, who is that? Who is that? Who's that? And your daughter is seeing this, and your son is seeing this. You're leading a bad example, because this is just something. And don't let it be somebody that was just over having some late night fun. They stayed too long. Now your son to creep up in the bed with him. That was the story.
Oh, goddamn.
Nah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that happened. I said,
Mommy? Nah, that ain't
that's,
so
what,
goddamn
that's,
mama.
that's what he thought. He thought it was his mama. Like, wait. I said, hey.
Get your kid.
I had savage moments when I was single that I really do regret.
What savage moments you had?
Horrible.
I don't think we want to hear his mom's.
Yeah, we do.
Hell yeah, we do. We a podcast. Everybody out there want to hear. Y'all want to hear too, don't y'all?
What you got, Ray Bud?
Give us one of them. One of them.
About 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I roll to Mission Bend.
Oh shit.
On the West.
I'm leaving
SWAT.
Scott Gerners at the time.
Scott Gerdner.
Damn.
Toe up drunk. Been pulled in this girl's driveway. I'm drunk. Went on in, tapped on at the edge of the bed. She got up, did a job, was everywhere. Didn't know the whole time baby was laying right next to
Oh
her.
shit.
And all I
I seen it coming when
when
you
I
said
saw what
that.
happened was, oh, you nasty. And I left.
So wait. So
Did it get on the kid?
oh, why
Why you had that? You wasn't trying to get too
I got him out of there.
Oh man, why
That
you
nigga
ask that?
fire hosed their ass and left.
Got
You
him
know
out
where it was
of there.
going.
I was so horrible.
I don't appreciate it.
Hey, how many people done actually like pop somebody with the kid in the actual bed?
That's what I'm saying. Boys be doing like it's girls out there that
I took a
women.
chick. Let me tell you. So let me tell you how sad.
See,
Tell you how
oh, shit.
savage. I took a chick to the room and she had a baby.
Mhm.
This a long time ago. So got to give a disclaimer. So she had a baby and the baby was in the little car seat, right? We go in the room, do our thing, baby in the car seat in the room with us
Whole time.
whole time.
But that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't
Yeah.
be doing shit like that. At the time,
Hey.
I was in the streets, man.
But it
I
wasn't.
didn't
Hey,
care.
look out! It wasn't like I was trying to gather them.
Yeah,
Hey,
so
I don't
that's sad at the same time.
I don't really regret anything because you live and you learn, but
Yeah, you live
Shout
in
out
love, but
Jeremy.
still, it's just like when you think about it, like
yeah, it's messed up.
I got all daughters, bro. I don't want that to be my daughter, man.
Man,
But
hey, I think I had a
But
savage
that's why I
moment.
teach them.
Exactly.
I'm giving them game, like, hey, no, don't trust that.
Hey, I think I had a savage moment when like the kids was actually laying in the bed and like, you know, you try to sneak start and it just went like crazy. It's
That's right. See,
the noises and everything. And a part of me was stopping because of the kids, but the other part of me,
I didn't
fuck
know. I didn't know.
I mean, that's different. You didn't know.
But I think I got too much respect for myself to where I'm be like, all right, move.
You
Come on,
didn't
This ain't
know.
my kid.
You know what?
Yeah.
And you do feel kind of dirty after
Yeah,
something
like-
like that
like-
happened.
yeah,
be
you
like,
You
definitely
gotta
feel
think
dirty.
if that's your kid,
You feel real dirty after
you
some
got
shit like
like
that.
that's
happen.
how I think about everything. Like if that was my child, like man, even if we ain't together, nigga, I'm
There
mad.
you go. Yeah.
I'm high.
Well, I couldn't find nobody to watch.
Yeah, but then what can you really
But then
do?
at the same time, she not willing to call her baby daddy or to come. Can you watch the kid? Why? So you can go suck on somebody else's
But, see,
dick.
hey, but that's not her fault. That's the nigga. You know y'all not together. You need to be mature. Like, hey man, she need a break from these kids too.
Now that's true.
So like that's the nigga
Exactly.
being
Yeah, but what do you
Ew.
do when you find out that your baby mama did some crap like that?
Ain't shit you can do. Y'all ain't together.
You just mad.
You, hey, you
Just
gotta
at
take that
home.
on the chin.
Y'all are no longer together. It's like the whole thing is this. Okay, if you find out that she did that, did you give her an option?
Nah,
Damn.
exactly.
Did you
No,
provide an
seriously,
option
though.
for it not to happen?
So
Like,
Yeah.
you gotta get out your feelings. Y'all ain't work out. Y'all not
I
together.
called you to get the kid, but you told me no.
So I had to do what I had to do.
So I will say you it's a certain kind of crass and you know expectations and things that you have to have that I think a lot of people don't practice. Men do some pretty savage stuff, like
Women do too.
and men do too, but men do too. She didn't look, you can only come over after the kids are asleep.
I can respect that. You
To be-
still don't want the nigga to be seen.
But at the same time, yeah, that's cool. But you already know you finna get in here and do the fool. You finna go on and be showing
You
out.
better put that pillow in her mouth, nigga.
You
Hey
finna be
man,
showing out.
when I told you I
ain't
was
gotta
going in,
use
that
the
pillow didn't work.
Just close the damn
Bite
door.
this hand.
Nah,
You ain't
don't
even
bite
gotta
my
do
hand.
all that. Close the door and turn that TV up loud enough.
Now you gonna wake him up.
Yeah, you gonna
No,
wake him
you're
up.
not.
You trying to drown the noise.
Yeah,
out.
you
ain't gonna wake 'em up.
That don't never work
You know,
for
at
y'all
night,
women.
that's the quietest your house
Shit, y'all
ever
better
is.
learn.
Some of them kids
Notice-
smart. So
notice
first of
something.
all, you'll lock that door.
9 times out of 10, they already know what's going on.
Right,
Because
right.
especially if you got a 2-story house, they gonna hear you and they mama trying to creep up there. Mama, what you doing?
That's why you gotta have that master downstairs, man.
Hey, but all you hear,
Hey,
I agree on that too. Been there, done that. My room was downstairs.
all you
So-
hearing is, and then
Nah,
like,
you didn't hear
Okay,
that.
Forrest.
What's that clip?
Okay, Forrest.
Forrest Gump.
Hey.
Really cares about your
Your mama really care about you.
Hey, what was that? What was that? That meme we saw when they wake up clap. What the hell is that? Nah, there ain't no
I'm telling
clapping.
you, like you just gotta figure it out. If you gonna mess with a woman that's got kids, or if you gonna mess with a man that's got kids, y'all just gotta figure it out. Period, point blank.
But at the same
Figure out how to do
time,
y'all time.
that's why it really just need to be. Don't come around. Truth be told, if the kids are in the house, you don't need to go back to the house. Like, because kids come in the rooms, kids come in, and it'd be like, could you imagine? Oh, what's going on? You know, mama, you ain't my daddy.
I'm your mama daddy, nigga.
So
Your daddy not, nigga. Go to bed.
You don't want that.
Go to your
You know what I'm
room.
saying? You don't want that situation. And then that scars a kid too, because now,
Yeah.
as a mama, you look real bad.
So no, they never walked in on me. They never walked in on me.
Well, damn.
It was
They heard
actually.
you.
Huh?
Ooh,
No.
See what I'm saying?
So-
they heard her.
No, they never heard me.
Oh damn!
They never heard me.
Oh.
Anyway,
This nigga was
it
in
was
there.
only
Oh.
it was only 2 instances where the first time my daughter, at that time she was still kind of sleeping in the bed with me. I was getting her out of my bed into her
Oh,
own bed.
Lord.
So I had started like chilling with this dude or whatever. I would make sure whenever he came over, they were in their rooms.
Mhm.
So one time she knocked on the door and I was like, "What?" She was like, "Mama, tell that man get out the bed."
Shit.
And he was like, "Wait, how she know I'm here?" I was like, "I don't know."
You know how
I know.
Hey, that nigga came off of them covers
my
like
window
this.
wasn't even at the front of my house.
Oh, she had been at the door for a while.
So I
She
ended up
heard that.
asking her the next day. I was like, "How you know I be having come? Because that's the only time you put me out the room."
That's all your fault.
Okay, now your ass gotta start sleeping in your room,
Mama, you.
regardless. You
I
can't
know when
see
that
my
bandit
bed no
came
more.
by, Mama. You smell like hot
The
karate.
bad mouth.
And so the second time
Smell like
I
yoga
basically
fighting
almost
in this
got
bitch.
caught. My kids' day was not at home. They had been calling my phone. I wouldn't answer. I forgot that my grandma had the key to my house.
Oh,
So
Mhm.
I had company. They
You
blowing
know,
up
that's
my
the code.
phone.
That used to be the code back in the day.
They blowing up
Jay?
my phone. No, it
Jay?
wasn't even my grandma. My kids was at her house. She brought the kids to the house because they wanted their controllers for the game.
Right.
Next thing I know, I hear the front door open. Me and him run to my bathroom and close the door, but the fool forgot his shoes at the end of the bed.
I know these 13s.
So
Don't come
the
with no
kids
13.
was like, Mama, what you doing? I was like, nothing. Get out. Okay, y'all got what y'all want. Get out. My oldest was like, oh, tell him I like them shoes. I was like,
Damn.
Oh, like they
"Well,
my size. Like,
see, that's when an ignorant
I was
dude like
like,
you
get
popped out of
out.
nowhere. Hell yeah, nigga, I got them LeBrons just the
I
other
was
day.
like, get out. But it's
your
like,
son
you
would have
know,
yelled out, "Hey, bro, where you get them from?" Hey, Foot
he
Locker.
did. He actually
Sales.
did.
They got
He
them on
did.
sale right now.
He was
30%
like,
off.
hey, where you get them shoes from? I was like, boy, get your ass out of here. Gone. So, I mean, just when you date a female with kids, you just got to figure that shit out. If you
It depends.
dating or fucking with her, whatever it is that you're doing, figure that shit out.
I remember I had one that was like her kids sound crazy as hell because like I was in the room and like we was chilling and her kids called, but she had like some grown niggas down there as kids. And they called it to me. There better not be no nigga over there. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. Hey, that's tough. But that's one of them things I was talking about. They not supposed to be able to run the relationship they kids.
But that was weird though, because that one had a bird that she was talking to. That's another issue. Like she had an actual bird that actually talked, bro.
Talk to senior citizens.
Nah, she wasn't seeing.
Pearl alone, man.
She was going there, but she wasn't seeing. Hey, but she
Facility.
was stacked for
I
her age,
believe.
man. She was righteous.
Well, she was right.
Yeah, she had her own little BM and everything. She had a house and a BM and
You
everything.
caught that too, right?
Huh?
She was
Righteous?
righteous.
Yeah, she was righteous. She was righteous. She was stacked like a hood wash and dry.
I
But
mean,
anyway.
shit, don't discriminate. You never know.
Boy,
Them
When it
kids
come to
sound
dating.
crazy as hell. There better not be no nigga over there. Oh, man, I don't feel like
I mean,
having
for
to deal
me-
with this.
Mike say that's why he keep his shoes on. I ain't mad at you.
Right? You never know when you gotta run.
Yeah.
Or so that's you. The other part about dating people with kids, you got to make sure they are completely done with their previous
Yes.
situation.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
Because I had a gun pulled on me in a situation like
Oh,
That
shit.
shit. That shit.
So
Oh,
I
Lord.
was knocking this chick out. This is years and years ago, right?
Long
Hey,
time
yo,
ago.
we telling these
Long.
stories,
Yeah,
everybody just assume it was more than 10 years ago. Okay.
it was way more than
Because
10
we
years.
always say it was years.
Yeah.
Y'all get the point.
Yeah.
Right. But you know you got to get a disclaimer because some folks come in on the wrong side of the story and then you be like trying to clean it up. So be like, nah, I said it was years ago.
You gotta
You just
rewind it.
hit it.
Rewind it. I said
All of this is
years.
At least 15 years ago. Okay, y'all.
So
So you didn't add another 5.
hey, 10, 15, whatever.
I've been with my wife 11.
Dum, dum.
Hey, and I've been with my old lady 10. Yeah, 10. Yeah.
Right about that time, right after-
Yeah.
Yeah, go on tell your story.
We got out the game around the same time. So I'm sitting in the. She said, "Hey, I'm finna go get something to eat at Subway or whatever." Right? I said, "I bet." Well, I'm watching the game. You know, it's Lakers playing. You know, Kobe, my nigga. So you know, I'm watching the game. Yeah. So the door open, the front door, keys open, and I'm like, that's probably her coming back or whatever. You know, this, that, and the third, whatever. I get hyped. Who is this in the house? I said, that sound like that ain't her voice.
Sound like a nigga.
That sound like a grown ass man's voice. What am I gonna do? What is I'm gonna do? He came back there. He had on like the whole mechanic jumpsuit.
Oh, shit. He was a hard worker too.
Mr. Peter was going.
He was- He was a hard worker, but you were working hard.
Look at, he say,
Even though with
I
that
say,
cigarette
man,
hanging.
yeah, she went to go get something to eat. I'm just watching the game, whatever. Woo. Oh, okay. Came in. He grabbed the weed out the
Oh, this nigga live here.
I was like, wait a minute, he didn't grab the weed was there. He ain't just like this is so he first the key, he went right to where the weed was. What else? I said,
This is home.
yeah. So he walked out. I was like, so do I leave?
Yes.
Or
Quickness.
or do I wait for her to get back to sort this out? Because I want to know what's really
diplomatic.
I really want to know what's going on.
We can talk about it later.
So foolish, young and foolish.
Mhm.
I stayed. He came back in and dude grabbed the pistol. I was like, oh, it's definitely time to go now. It's definitely time to
Because
go.
he like, I done gave this nigga a chance to leave.
Right.
Well, not because he was like, say whatever you and her got going on, you gotta get the fuck out of here. You know, da da da, woo, woo. I'm like, yeah, you got it, about whatever. Hey, hey. I'm talking about livid. I'm like, why would you put me in a situation where
Because that could have turned out.
right, it
totally
could have been
different.
bad. Right.
Yeah.
I've been
So-
put in that position before. I ain't getting no gun pulled on me though.
Oh no. And then I turned around and I played it cool. Few weeks or a month, something went by, I stopped fooling with it, and I act like everything was cool, invited her over and pulled a gun on her. And now you know how it feel.
You really pulled a gun
I
on
pulled
her?
a gun on her. I sure did.
Hey, you
God damn.
allegedly.
No, ain't no allegedly. I did it. It was my house. Nah, what you gonna say? Hey,
Everybody got their ways.
I was in a
That nigga
situation.
C say he gonna get his revenge back.
I was
she
in
got
a
to know what I went
situation
through.
to where,
And it wasn't her fault.
I didn't. Same thing. Like I didn't know this lady was married. Like I didn't know. Dude drove trucks, was never home.
Right. And then you went on downstairs with having you told this story.
Yeah, man.
Having a glass of juice.
Look, being nosy. Go look in the closet. Size 14s in this. Hold on. I come back upstairs eat.
You said, Mike.
Yeah.
So when your husband come home, huh? When your husband, because I ain't never just walked through the house. It was always either we was sitting in the living room watching TV, or we was upstairs in the bedroom. I didn't pay nothing no attention. I was young and dumb. I'm having fun.
Young and dumb, having fun.
Young, damn, full of car.
Looked in there, was like, "Oh, you trying to get me killed?" Like it made me so mad because I could have been in that situation. What if I was in here asleep and this nigga coming and draw down on me? Ain't nobody gonna be mad at him.
No, it's his house.
It's his house. Like he didn't came home, found another man in the house. What you expect?
And he ain't
Like,
getting that much time. Crime of passion.
if he get in it.
Yeah, because it's his house. Yeah. He can say he thought you was an intruder.
A robber.
Yeah, there you go.
But
It
that,
was the big bad wolf.
Yeah.
Now, I've never been in that situation, but I have witnessed a situation like that. Like it was like 3:00 in the morning, and my kinfolk that we talked about recently, you know, thank God he made it out the situation. He made it out last, you know, with his brother.
Right.
It's 3:00 in the morning. I get a phone call. Yeah, Ray, I'm gonna kill this nigga. I say, huh? Man, I'm finna have to pop this nigga. I said, hey, wait, what the hell are you talking about? What's going on? It's 3:00 in the morning. I'm like, nigga, what's going on? So at this time, I'm grabbing my shit, putting my clothes on. All right, nigga, where you at? And I'm at house. We chilling. The nigga gonna knock on the window. I say, huh? He said, yeah, the nigga knocked on the window. She didn't want to answer. So, you know, we still doing what we do. The nigga opened the window and come in. But beat this. He say, I grabbed this nigga pump. Pointed at him. I say, what happened next? Oh, the nigga right here getting his clothes. I want this nigga to do something. I'm gonna pop his stupid ass. I say, man, get the fuck out the house, man.
just don't put niggas in that position.
Yeah, I ain't.
But that's also why if you know the person you had kids with, you
No.
dealing with. You,
I mean,
you don't
I've never
put-
put nobody in a situation to where like guns have been drawn or anything like
But
that.
Fights though.
But it potentially could have turned into a fight where he was actually dropping our son off.
Mm.
The dude that I was talking to at the time, he was at my grandma's house with me.
Mm.
We were watching the game. Just so happened the dude went out to his truck and my baby daddy just became livid. Like I was like, okay, just give me the baby.
Because
Just
he
go.
just seen the
Just
nigga
go.
in the
Right,
flesh
right.
fucking his old lady.
Right.
just go.
That's all it is.
So what made it
Feelings got
even
hurt.
worse was that he came back. My baby daddy came back and was like, "Yeah, I left in the backpack. I need my shit." And I was like, "You really came back for that?
He did.
You really came back for
I
that?"
want to see if this nigga gonna come back outside.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
so
yeah.
I
he
am
actually
jealous.
walked back outside and he was like, "Man, come in the house, get in the house," because I started getting upset because I'm like, "You really came back like you trying to cause a scene for no reason." So I didn't go back in the house, you know, because I was like, "What the hell you come back for?" So yeah, I was just like, it was just stupid and pointless. I'm not about to let you sit up here and fight this dude because you fucked up. Like you got a whole female at your house,
Right.
Damn.
but you over here at my grandma's house cutting up.
I mean, it was good.
It just don't make
That
sense.
ego was crushed. That's all that was.
That ego hurt, boy.
It'll be all right.
It do hurt when you within a situation and that chick that
But
moved
then
on.
don't fuck up.
Nah, you can't say that one.
Like how
Nah,
your ego hurt because
Her situation.
Well, your situation,
'Cause
yeah, you can
he-
always say that.
he,
I'm saying,
he habitually fucked up. He didn't. It wasn't like a one off or two off. even a 3.
Habitual.
No, it was.
Cause I ain't never tried to beef with a nigga over a chick, but I have got that hurt where you realize somebody done creeped in after you done fucked up. And that hurt.
Well, not even that, just the fact that you got kids with this person, y'all no longer together. You done moved on, but you don't want her to move on. But now that you see she done moved
that's
on,
the part.
and somebody
Yeah.
over there fulfilling those, done stepped into
they
those
feel
shoes, now your feelings hurt.
And
we-
No.
Did we bring that up at the first episode of Cheaters?
What?
The part where he cheated, and then when she was like, "Yeah, I did what I did because you did what you
Oh,
did."
yeah.
But what you do though?
But in that situation, though, it was.
It was more so because he
Right.
didn't believe that I had actually
What-
moved on.
And then he, and just like Raymond said,
Was y'all
he,
still
It wasn't
messing
real.
around?
he faked
At that
it.
time, no, we were not.
Now-
we were
now-
not still messing around.
Now you have a face with what
Yes.
you
That's
know
all
what I'm
it
saying?
was.
Yeah.
I actually see. I
Right.
knew you was. In his mind, he probably already knew you was talking to somebody.
He did.
Oh,
He
but
knew.
You real comfortable with
Right.
that. That was one of
Now-
those realizing, oh, wait a minute, this nigga is comfortable. He's at the house chilling.
And that's
he's
what he
around-
said.
he's
He
And
was
he's
around
like,
around the
kids.
kids, so
Yeah.
he been
no,
messing with
it
this
wasn't
nigga.
even the fact of him being around the kid. It was the fact that he was at my grandmother's house and my grandmother was there. That's
Oh,
really what
yeah.
it is. So it's
He
like,
figuring out everything. He know,
Okay,
oh,
so-
this nigga's comfortable.
yeah, so okay, you done advanced
this
from the
nigga
kid
here.
and you with the family.
Yeah.
Like, okay, wait. So that's what we doing.
Man, you should
That's
already
when
know
you
what
just
time
going
it
on
is.
in the house. And,
Yeah.
Hey, Granny, make me a plate.
Man, hey, that stuff be
So-
real.
Don't be mad
So
at
even though we are no longer together, she still do like consider him
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
her
That's why-
grandson-in-law and
that's-
stuff like
that-
that.
That's why he
That's why that
felt
situation.
betrayed.
Yeah,
He
You
felt he
know.
felt played and betrayed when that
like
situation
he
played
felt
out
it by
like
your
that.
grandmother. He didn't feel it mostly by you. You felt it by both of
he
y'all.
felt it by the whole
He
family.
tripped out on that one.
The boy in there like, your grandma made greens today? Man, she only made greens for me, man. That's fucked up.
I mean, because that's literally like the
Hey,
conversation
but
we
that
still
goes
have.
that goes both ways because God rest his chick
yeah.
soul. You know that I used that I used to talk to.
What's up? Oh, V at the ER? What the hell going on, V?
What's up, V?
We're gonna call you when we get off.
Oh Lord.
Yeah,
Yeah.
prayers to you. Get straight.
Right.
I ain't gonna
Man,
crack
she done
you
made
up.
us worried.
Yeah.
But
I had one, but I ain't gonna do it.
I knew because I was thinking the
Yeah.
same thing.
Okay.
see, now I was caught in a vice versa situation where like the chick had a dude and we was messing around. Again, God bless her soul, but she had a dude, we was messing around, and when she seen me post a chick, she went off. Like it wasn't real to her because she was like, I got my guy, and I was like, man, I'm tired of being that nigga just to call. I felt like a piece of meat.
Well, technically you
When,
were.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
She even Ubered me to the highs and just to get some. But anyway,
Damn.
You
Not-
telling, you telling, you
Uber's
telling the
outside.
age of the story when you said Uber. So
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
saying.
yeah, but my
So
my
basically,
situation ain't as old. So
She would hit you with your Ubers waiting outside.
nah, she did. It was only one time she did it. Like I was at home and she just texted me out the blue. You suck. You ruined everything. And I'm like, hell no, I'm too tipsy for this shit. And then she was just like, what are you doing? I was like, man, I'm just chilling. She was like, come to my house. I was like, man, I can't drive. I've been drinking like crazy. I ain't finna drive right now. I didn't want to drive because I was drinking, and I didn't want to drive because it was far as fuck. Because I was all the way down there, them now for 99 and 4th being Toll Road, and she was all the way on West Airport and Fondra and Greenhouse Patio, the old Greenhouse Patio.
And she got you an Uber to come to her house?
Yeah.
You must have been laying some for real pipe.
Oh, you
Nah,
know?
it's just she had hit me. She was like, all right, well, I'm about to send you an Uber if you don't feel like driving. And at
Paid a
first,
pretty penny for your ass.
Sure
'Cause,
did.
I wouldn't have paid that.
and I was like, shit, all right, that's but
I'm
she
not-
only did that because we had history. So she knew that ain't nothing compared to all the shit that we, that I done for her. And it was a chemistry behind it. It wasn't just her just reaching out for a nigga she was fucking with. It was a lot of
chemistry,
stuff.
all right.
Yeah.
Chemistry
So-
between
But
the
anyway, long
geniuses.
story short, she had a dude. She posted the dude at the movie theater. Her and the dude caked up. So I was like, all right, well, bet since you posting your nigga, it is what it is. So I posted me and my chick at the park. The new chick. Yeah, she ain't taking so well. She hit my phone as soon as she seen the post. She hit my phone up and I'm on the way to your house. I said, huh? I'm on the way to your house and you better be there.
She knew where you stayed. You
Yeah.
Uber you. So
Nah, she already knew where I stayed. She long story short, she knew my family. So she knew my brother. She knew exactly where I stayed. So she came up and you got a chick. Oh, you got a nigga. Et cetera, et cetera. It's crazy.
So basically, I'm gonna sum it up. Like,
I ain't never done that.
I think, to be honest, the one thing we didn't touch on when you talking about women and men dating when you got kids, you have to be very peculiar who you bring around your kids and get involved with, because pedophilia is still very real.
Oh yeah.
And like, and there's so many situations that you hear about. R.I.P. Michaela. Remember Michaela?
Yeah.
She the mama boyfriend.
Michaela Davis, I think.
The mama boyfriend ended up killing her. She left him at home with her.
That case still retarded.
Yeah. A lot of it, but what I'm saying is,
Thinking you know somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
she ain't
Or getting comfortable fast.
right.
Getting comfortable too damn fast.
In that situation, you should have left that kid with his dad. But that's neither here nor there. You have an ultimate responsibility, and that's really what it is at the end of the day. If you have kids, you are no longer the priority. The kids are.
Unfortunately for you.
And so everything you do as far as your movement goes, it needs to be centered around the kids. Yeah, you can't forget about yourself. So you do take time to,
You got to plan those times.
right, but you got to plan it out. So you got to utilize support, whatever you got, because at the end of the day, they depend on you. And it's your job and responsibility to raise them to be the best that they can be, a better version of you, a better version of themselves. Because if you're dating someone, you don't want to be dating somebody that's going to instill bad things in your kids.
Right.
You want to be a positive influence. If you want them to be around positive people that can mirror and model these behaviors for them to learn and for them to be able to pick up on. So dating once you have kids is a little bit more serious, and it should be, because you should be dating potentially for somebody to, long term. Long term.
So you saying that, like, let's just say you
now, unless your kids is older and
let's just say you got a 1 and a 2-year-old,
right,
and you
Damn.
25. You don't think she still deserve a whole face, or she out of there for that?
I'm not even gonna lie to you, fam.
Yeah, that's hard.
If she's going to have a whole phase and with those parameters, it's gonna be an extended whole phase. It ain't gonna be as long as she wanted to be. It's gonna be even longer, because the chances of somebody coming along with you having 2 small children, and the rule of thumb always is, if they young, you probably still
messing with the dad.
Yeah, that BD
So
still there.
That's always a fact.
So a man is looking to beat and move around. Like, oh man, I ain't serious with that. She got kids. Very seldom do a man step up and be like, well, she got 2 small kids. I'm gonna step in. One, you can find somebody like almost always to step up for one.
Mm.
The number of kids go up, it get harder.
Yeah, that's true.
It always depends on the age of the kids too.
That too.
And then it depends on the maturity of the guy that actually takes that responsibility.
Because a lot of it, I don't like when guys. Everybody's probably seen it before, when a dude basically plays on the lady's emotions. You acting like you, like this
but
kid
it's
to get
easy.
closer to them.
Yeah, and
I've actually experienced that.
That's
where
just fucked up.
he played, to me, he played on those emotions of the fact that he was, oh, well, let's take the kids to do this and let's take the kids to do that. But it was like, one time he came by and he was like, well, your son didn't speak to me. And I was like, you really trying to argue over that? I was like, well, did you say hi to him? No, he was supposed to say hi to me. First off, you
that's
walked up
immature
in
like a
our
mother.
You already
yard.
know what that is.
That's a power play.
Yeah,
Right. I
you
was like,
already
you
know
walked
what
up in our yard. You know,
That's
you
that.
pulled up in
Who you gonna
our
choose?
yard. And so after that, I was like, yeah, no, this ain't gonna work. So you gonna break over me? Hell yeah.
You
Get out.
should
Goodbye.
choose your kids first, but at the same time, if you really know what you're doing, you know your kids,
Mhm.
and you getting to know this other person.
Mm-hmm.
So give some grace, but some things are like when you're going into that territory, you know what you're supposed to do. You know how you're supposed to correspond and act. I'm not gonna, if I'm dating somebody and we finally get to a point, and if I was to date, because Lord, if my wife hear this, she'd be like, oh, so if you dating somebody.
God damn, he did the hand gestures and everything.
Yeah. So
You not gonna do her like that.
yeah. So if I was to date somebody, like let's say me and my wife didn't work out and I'm back in the dating field, I already told her I'm gonna be a sugar daddy. I already know I'm tricking like a mother. I'm tricking hard.
God damn.
I ain't got time to wait. Look,
That boy
baby.
said, whatever child support don't get, these hoes gonna get.
So, but no, I would, if I'm going to a woman's house and her son is there, and this is my first interaction with him, you know, hey, what's going on? You know, I'm just taking your mom out, such, whatever. He may try to grill me or whatever. That's cool, my man. I get it. You the man of the house, whatever. I respect that. But I'm grown too, fam. So you have to be able to embrace them, but at the same time, you can't let them punk you either. Because if they punk you from day one,
It's
out of
over.
there.
you out of there.
You out
And I
of there.
mean, no lie, within my household, it ain't the boys.
Oh,
I don't, even with the
The girls, the gangsters.
I told you her daughter's the
Yeah, he
gangster.
said
That thing there, yes, it's her.
So,
It's not the boys. Like if somebody was to meet my kids, they would think that it would be the boys that would try to check them, and it really ain't. It's her.
I got this one story, and I don't know if anybody else want to chime in after this, and so we can wrap it up. But so my wife always tell me when men be trying to hit on her, like I'm like, okay, so they hitting on you. You know, I didn't start telling her when women trying to slide me some
don't do
round.
it.
Hell no, don't do that.
Do
It's
not.
different.
Don't do it.
So
Go on with your story.
Hold on. Speaking of these stories, let's go get in trouble before you tell yours.
my story don't involve an Uber.
Forget Uber. Forget Uber. My fiance, when I met her, was in love with her kids. When they first, because they was young though. Again, they was young. Her oldest was 6, I believe. No, her oldest was he was around 7, 8, and the second to the youngest was he's about 3, 4 years old. So right off the bat, I loved my fiance's kids, so I had to put that out there, because we was going into it. But now go to your story, because I ain't want to leave that point.
Okay, cool.
And no, it ain't had no Uber in that situation.
So my wife went out there went to Gringos. She took kids with her. She met one of her colleagues, and they were talking and this, that, and the third. And some man was like, my son was doing the fucking most. I be having to smack shit out of him sometimes. Like, God damn it, like, what's wrong with you? Act like you got ants in your pants, So,
Can't stay still.
huh?
Can't stay still.
Yeah, just
Kids, man. Like, what are you doing? And why?
We just watching the movie, bro. You can't stay still for 2 seconds.
So he did something. He's on the floor in the restaurant,
Mm-mm.
and the guy's like, "Hey, man, watch out, buddy. Such and such, or whatever, right?"
Not buddy.
Right. And so, he kept eyeballing my wife, whatever. Hey, you gotta be careful, whatever. Go back. He was with a whole nother woman. Eyeballing my wife at the bar and all this other stuff. So then they get ready to leave. He trying to shoot at her. He was like, say, can you you leaving already? She said, yeah, I'm finna go. So, can I buy you a drink? I said, no, I'm good. Can I get your number? My husband, first of all, my husband don't play that. You can't have friends? No, I don't. Right.
But
I'm like,
whenever a nigga say that,
yeah.
you know a nigga on some
You already know what he's
Right,
talking. They
right.
don't want to be no
And-
damn
and so-
friends.
And so, you know, my wife, she's one of the very avid and very prudent supporters that we have. And so she watches the show all the time, and I made a comment about how women over a certain age with kids, you know, men are not trying to date them, they just trying to go in for the kill. I said, baby. So yeah, he was trying to get you. He
Yeah,
was
he's
not
going
trying.
in.
He was not trying to date. He thought he was gonna be able to get his end through the kids.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you know,
They give you that view. Yeah, I like to, you know, I take it. You hear me call him buddy?
and I say, baby, don't worry about it. I ain't going nowhere. But you know, they never try you when you be with your old lady. They always wait till your old lady by herself.
It depends on how you look, because some niggas will try them anyway, but then
No,
some
they
niggas
don't.
will see how crazy them niggas look and be like, ah, hell no.
No, they don't never try you when you with your old lady. They will see a ring and everything.
You got some niggas that will.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You got some niggas that will.
especially if they with their partners.
So if a dude walked up right now, so it was a video. Dude walked up and smacked the girl on her butt, right? And she came back with her boyfriend. Boyfriend all cock diesel and everything. And he's showing out. Like, what you gonna do? Like, so if the shoe was on the other foot, you with your old lady, and you would and some dude just walked by, haul off, smack on her. What would you do?
Shit, he about to get there.
But the dude, 6'5".
I don't give a damn. I'm going straight for jaw point. I'm finna try to sleep his ass. Oh yeah. Until I get to Lulu, I'm gonna sleep him until they get to Lulu.
Before I even think about it, I'm so overprotective of my wife. Before I even think about it, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Right.
Like I'm literally gonna lose. And for one, I don't even let nobody get close enough to my wife to do no shit like that.
Right. Because you
I
typically
move my wife away
Yeah.
from the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't.
like you say, if you walking by
No,
a
I
big
literally-
swole nigga just close, you asking for some bull crap to happen.
I don't let nobody. We were in New Orleans a few years ago on our anniversary, and we walking down going towards Canal. Dude come out of alley, holding waving a pistol. First thing I do when I see the nigga, get over here. But that's how I am all the time. Or
Yeah.
we walking in the mall,
Right.
when niggas are coming towards us, get over here.
Just
It's
to
a
avoid all the
natural
bull.
reaction, and it's to the point now we've been together long enough. I ain't
She
even got to
already-
do it.
she already
So
is.
It's already known.
So now, if you stay there, now we got a problem because you already know. I'm that crazy. Like, no, get over. If a niggas, I feel like if the cashier at the store speak to my wife and I feel like the nigga too friendly, I'm looking at the nigga crazy.
Damn.
And I've had niggas, no disrespect, big homie. All right. And I just, okay, straight face, just to let you know, nigga, I will kill you over this one. And don't mind going to jail.
And
'Cause I'm
don't-
gonna plead
hey.
insanity.
And got bond money. What's
Y'all
up?
just waiting on me. So
What's
I'm
happening?
gonna go.
What's happening?
I don't play by my wife, man.
I mean, and
because some niggas get disrespectful
They
on
do.
purpose just to try you to see if
They
you gonna
do.
do something.
I want to say that
Nobody's ever tried me in my face. It'll
But
be
then
when I'm not there.
again, you don't look like a nigga that they can try. Niggas know who not to try. I gotta say that. Some niggas will get drunk.
Some niggas don't
If a
give
nigga
fuck,
get
that's what I'm
drunk,
saying.
He don't give a damn. And then you probably got to deal with that, whatever. But you shouldn't even be around a nigga that's drunk like that. But anyway, 9 times out of 10, a sober nigga knows who to mess with. They see a nigga that look like a little skimp, or he look like he ain't gonna do nothing.
But you
They'll
just
go
got some
for it.
ready to die ass dumb motherfuckers.
There
in
you
the
go.
world right
I mean, because that's like with my sons. Whenever we go to the store, they walk behind me.
What you trying to look at my mama ass for?
they will walk behind me. My daughter's on the side of me. So
now.
I remember
Bodyguards with them.
one time we was at, I want to say it was Kroger's.
Ain't no yams over here for you.
I want to say it was Kroger's, and this man was trying so hard. He was trying so hard to talk to me, and my son was like, "Nah, fam, she good. She good."
Hey,
And I was just
hey, yo,
like-
fam, keep it pushing up the block. Yo, say, we ain't with it over here.
I was
Hey,
like, what
excuse
the
me now.
hell?
Excuse you, my nigga. Keep moving.
You didn't need him, don't worry. That's what they
And that's them. They was like, "Nah, she good. She good. Well, she good."
I ain't know what it is.
What you trying to offer, her, nigga?
That's why
Nah,
I keep trying
keep
after
moving.
that.
I ain't looking for no stepdads. Nigga, keep moving.
I tell them that all the time. Man, where you going to find y'all stepdaddy? Just won't go. Nah, we don't need no stepdaddy unless he white. No.
They see.
Yeah, let them see Bradford walk up in their goddamn house.
They be like, he got good credit.
There you go.
Why?
Hey,
Boy, that is
smart. So I'm gonna sum it up, and we're gonna wrap it up and get up out of here. Anybody got anything else to say? And then we're gonna bounce.
I'm good.
Don't be scared to
good.
date no woman that's got kids.
No, you don't have to be scared.
Proceed with caution.
Proceed with caution. There you go.
You
Very
gotta
cautious.
proceed with
You got anything, BT?
Nah, that's a wrap on me.
Okay. So what? I
Oh, wait,
said-
wait. Before, my bad. Shout out to all the people that tuned in. That's their first time tuning in. Shout out to my boy Mike. Shout out to boy Jacob. Shout out to everybody else that tuned in that, that's new to the family.
y'all
Like,
forgive
comment,
him if he didn't say y'all
subscribe,
names. That's because he
share.
can't see.
Shit.
I'm blind as hell without the glasses. People know that. If you knew me, you knew that. Goddamn.
So here's what I'm gonna say. So we've had the conversation and pretty lengthy, detailed points about dating with kids. Ultimately, you have to be responsible when you're dating with kids. You can't just haphazardly bring people around your kids. You have to be very cautious, not just for you, but for them. And ultimately, you really want quality people around your kids. So even if it don't work out, you got somebody who, if they ever did come around your kids, they were somebody who was positive, somebody who could instill some good qualities in them. And it's somebody that didn't diminish or tarnish your image of, well, their image of you in their eyes. You want somebody who's going to uplift and support everything that you got going on. And it kind of rolls into what we, the ending of this in life. Don't go where you elevated. Don't go where you are tolerated. Go where you're elevated and celebrated. Four Kings Podcast, ENT. We out.
Good
Like,
night.
comment, share.